Hey guys, we're the 732 review crew. I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mikey.
Today is a bittersweet day because we are watching the final episode of the Expanse TV show,
I can't believe
which is season 6, episode 6, Babylon's
Ashes.
Ashes.
Which is interesting because what happened to Babylon? It burned.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
It got destroyed, Babylon.
Renegade's getting destroyed.
Now, Babylon was also the ancient empire that, was one of the original empires. So that's an interesting thing. Because we're probably about to find out a lot about what happened to the proto-molecule creators in this episode.
We also haven't seen Marco's secret weapon yet.
No. Well, isn't the secret weapon the
It seemed like a ship.
I those were the railguns.
Oh, maybe it was the
Those were the railguns.
Because they were shaped similar.
Yeah, that was the railguns.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, all right.
Now,
that was the secret.
Will the dragons show up? Will Mike get his dragons in this episode? Will we find out more about the dogs? We have so many questions, and we have no idea if we're going to get all answers. We do know
like it's going to start off on Laconia again.
I think
every
so.
episode has.
We're going to have questions because we know there's 3 more books that come after this season technically ends. And I know Mike will be starting the books, and then I'll be taking them after him. I don't know if Joe will. So make sure you do check out our channel as we have book discussions every once in a while as we finish each book. I believe, are we starting from the first book to see what the differences were? Or?
Yeah, no, I was gonna try and speed read the series because we're going to announce something after this video.
Something exciting.
So actually, so we're gonna do something exciting, which is the stream for the.
We're going to do a live stream to answer any questions and just generally talk about the Expanse. That's going to be February 3rd. I think.
February 3rd at 12 p.m. around 12. We'll get it more set on time date, but we're gonna aim for around noon, 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
We're gonna be trying to do a live stream of a podcast style discussion of the Expanse seasons 1 through 6 so that we can answer your questions and talk with you in live time, which is a little bit different from what we usually do. Now we will be taking questions and there will be a separate video out to announce this. So make sure you go check it out and leave your questions on that video because that video will be where we get our discussion information from as well as from the chat. But we're going to be trying doing a little bit different because we want to be able to, kind of celebrate the finale of the Expanse with you as well as talk about it. So we want to try to set aside at minimum, an hour, maybe an hour and a half more to discuss this with you, depending on how many people show up.
It should be pretty short. We don't talk that much, so.
Yeah, but make sure you do show up for that because you'll be able to ask us all your questions and just tell us stuff live as we, do our final discussion for the Expanse.
Maybe we'll get a certified
TV show.
Mike rant.
I love ranting.
Maybe, but
let's jump into it.
But also, Mike and I will be doing the game. We'll be playing the game, which we'll have a further announcement soon. I don't know if Joe will be joining us, but Mike and I will be streaming the.
Mikey, it's the finale. We gotta get into it.
Yeah, we gotta get into it. So we'll get into this one right now. Thank you for joining us through 6 seasons of the Expanse. I can't believe it's over right now. Hopefully the 7th season, 8th season, and 9th season come out soon because we know there's 3 seasons that could be made.
I think this is it.
You never know.
Let's get it going.
Yeah, let's get it going. Thank you for joining us. This is season 6, episode 6 of the Expanse, titled Babylon's Ashes. We are starting this one in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining us.
Oh God.
Tonia.
I see blue glow.
Tonia. Cortazar?
No. It's the other guy. It's the guy who was talking to the daughter, and it looked like a ship.
What did you do with Zan?
Why would you do that?
You have to tell us where he is, baby. It's not right to leave him out there.
I'm sorry. I didn't know how long it was going to take to fix him.
Fix him?
Mm-hmm.
Zombie.
Whoa. That's creepy.
Some Pet Cemetery shit going on right now.
No.
It's Nance!
No, baby, it's not. It can't be your brother.
No.
Daddy? Stop! No!
He doesn't bleed. Does he?
Is it black?
Oh fuck.
No! Daddy!
Calling the soldiers.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Is literally a zombie.
Where'd she go?
Did she run away?
Probably.
Oh, did the sergeant or whatever grab her? The guy in charge?
Oh, she tricked
Oh,
him.
she's so fucking smart, bro.
I know, I'm sorry.
Yo, jeez.
What the fuck? Little trickster.
That was bravo.
There's nothing you can eat out here. You'll die.
Well, his
He can eat.
Oh, God, why is it so fucking dark?
If I die, the dogs will fix me.
Oh, he sees the proto-molecule. What it saw.
God, what a goddamn ominous space station.
Yeah.
God damn it, the Martians are the bad guys by the end of the series. Can't believe it.
This time Inaros is gonna have to stand and fight, and we're gonna put an end to it once and for all.
Oh,
If we don't, the Free Navy will cruise through the ring. Marco will hunker down on Medina Station behind his railguns, in control of our colonies and 1,000 systems, dictating the fate of our species for a generation.
Which is why we have a plan B. The Rossi will be on a hard burn to get here.
We will rendezvous with an old ice hauler, the Giambattista, which will be transporting a heavily armed assault team.
Assault what?
The ring station. We've come up with a way to distract those guns and make ourselves a much harder target.
ow!
Ice!
That in a minute.
We'll make a Belter proud.
Rocks!
It's ice!
You're such a fucking optimist. It's a miracle you've lived this long.
You know what happened?
I like how drummer gave Holden like a little tip of the hat there. She's like, make a Belter proud. He's like, thank you. I didn't know you had nice things to say.
Especially to Holden. She hates Holden.
See the ships are going? You see it?
I don't
see it?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it supposed to be the in-between because it's the crossing the X?
I don't know. I don't know what it was supposed to be. I did like that the ships that were guarding the ring gate were destroyed in that.
Wait, somebody in the comments said that every single episode they had to change it slightly.
Maybe?
You're expecting something more from Duarte?
Well, you know how much I like surprise.
See, I said there was something else.
It's
It's on their screen, but they're like, yeah.
Giambattista.
That was the ice ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna launch ice to block the railgun hits.
Rocinante's on it.
Ross is just mounted to it.
Look at that smile, bro.
Very cute. Oh. Okay.
Wow, none of us guessed if she was gonna make it or not.
True.
No, I did. I said Amos and her are gonna live happily ever after.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she's gonna die.
Man, they have a lot of supplies on there.
Oh, her implant?
I think so, because making the ringing.
Faulty?
It's definitely not faulty.
I was gonna say she has enough money to get a good one.
She's just going cyber psycho.
Imagine. Yeah.
Oh, she has 5 years to live.
So she's not gonna live happily ever after.
Chef special.
It's gonna get. All right.
Of course, get the real stuff.
Not ready yet. We're gonna grab what we can, get a spoon. I'm going down to the ring station. The ground assault.
No!
Oh, Amos is dying. Fuck.
Ship can't go into battle without a mechanic.
Ship's got one.
Yikes.
She gonna die during maneuvers?
This is good.
Oh, what a fitting for the calm before the storm, huh?
Well, making a meal has always been like the crew's all accepting of each other moment.
Yeah, and it's also the calm before the fucking storm, you know?
The table's missing.
Could be their last moment altogether.
Shut up, Joe. I don't want to think about that.
Hey, get your stupid hat out of here.
I'm sorry, I'm not being an optimist.
Let me soak it in.
Get those tissues ready, man.
Right there.
Amos dies. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. Or she does.
Oh.
She has the Ashford thing on her hand. Notice that?
Yeah.
She's wearing an outfit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, bro.
She's wearing Ashford's outfit. She literally looks like Ashford right now. She's the new Ghost Knife. I'm calling it. She is the new Ghost Knife.
If we cannot kill Marco ourselves, get me to take what is his.
This is so
That
tense
guy's
right now.
dope,
Let's go.
too. He's a great side character.
Oh, they're firing.
I mean, there's no shot they take out the group.
How many of the battle groups going to be taken out immediately, though?
If certain orders need to be given, I will give them myself.
Woo!
Oh man, I'm so worried about how many people are dying.
Spiritually, she's sitting atop her horse with the banner.
Yes,
at the front of the army.
This is.
Oh wow. Here we go.
Can they take out the frigate?
Oh yeah, there's too many missiles. I think they got the frigate. No. Oh.
Captain, freighter is breaking up.
Concentrate all fire on the frigate.
You think they're gonna listen to her?
Direct hit on Pella.
It's not the
Pella. Or it is, but now the other surprise is gonna happen. And they're using it to bait them in.
Oh no.
I think that's what it is. I think they're Trojan horsing and using it as bait. Like,
we gotta wait and see.
The ships aren't falling back to protect it. It's not even returning fire.
They're gonna explode as they get close.
I don't think Marco Inaros is on that ship.
Oh. It wasn't a freighter. It wasn't a freighter.
It isn't a freighter.
It's the Pella. Remember how they disguised the Rocinante as an ice hauling ship? Oh, or a gas.
oh, he wanted to fucking stop them out himself.
God.
Oh,
So many missiles. This is a Martian heavy cruiser, right?
Our ship's counter batteries fire! All guns, free fire!
Oh no.
oh, fuck, dude.
Drummer's gonna get sliced up.
We got it.
Fuck.
Bro.
Leave the Pella to me.
Ooh.
Hey, baby! I don't want her to die,
We
though.
can still catch it.
She got suicide Pella.
That will help.
What was that?
Escape pod?
They're doing the same thing. Oh, he's doing it!
He's gonna. Ha! What a guy. Oh, did he set autopilot to smash into it?
Yeah.
What a callback to all of the
Gonna slam it though.
Belter sacrifices.
Oh! Somebody tried to intercept it for him.
It still got hit.
Oh, was it Philip's ship?
I'll shut down drive 3.
Wow. Oh!
Thank God she died.
Is it second in command?
Yeah. Oh, she's still alive.
Wait, what happened?
It just shattered because of the explosions on the inside, you know? What does that mean?
I think it's like
Good luck, Rocinante.
Hunt well?
good luck or hunt well or something like that. Yeah, because he also said that to her.
Maybe the odds be in your favor type thing.
Dude, this is reminding me of
The raid on the station?
yeah.
There's a lot of them. Wow.
Bro.
Wow. Oh, and they're disguising them so they don't know all the targets, you know? You can't hit every single one if some are fake. They're decoys. Yeah, railgun.
Oh, they're using it as a wall.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's so good. Oh my god. And they're dodging after it hits, too. Woo, there they go. Wow.
Dude, those railguns are putting in work.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I think
Oh shit, they got hit? Fuck.
it skimmed it, I think. Right?
God damn, the new armor hull.
Woo!
See?
Fuck, we're losing power.
Clarissa, get in there.
I'll fix it.
That's why she's here.
Ah, Clarissa's fucking. God damn it. Because she's gonna have to use the mod, right? To like save the day, but it's gonna kill her or something.
They brought up so many times how dangerous it is to maneuver during this. 6 seasons and we saw nothing happen. We're about to
This was the first season we got to see the actual reactor room, so of course I had to use it again, you know?
Coolant pipe dislodged. After receipt and patching. They're frozen in the machine shop. There's no time for that.
Oh, wasn't that the pipe that she like flagged for reinspection?
She did.
Come on, come on.
I know what to do.
What was that?
She gets shocked.
Oh, I'm getting chills, man.
Ready torpedoes for counter battery. Ready PDCs.
Got sweaty palms.
They launch missiles at them, too?
Yeah. Because what they're gonna nuke them.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's Amos's pod, isn't it?
Jeez.
What the fuck?
We're out of the railgun line of fire.
Yes.
Our
Let's
turn,
go.
motherfuckers.
Railgun. Railgun.
Targeting and common range on Medina around us. So
Yes.
you are clear to land.
Nice.
I'm going to the reactor.
Oh, Clarissa.
No.
I hurt my head. So you were gone. No such luck.
Yay!
I didn't use my mods. I'm gonna earn my keep.
Yeah.
I'm so glad she didn't. Because if she used the mod, I think she would have died.
Yeah. Oh, Amos.
This looks absolutely insane. Hey, look, it's you getting through life, Mike.
You see the railgun? Oh my god! He keeps dodging. Wow.
Bobby!
Yep. Because hers has jetpacks, right?
Building next to it is the control box.
They lost about 50% on each.
Yeah.
Yikes!
Jesus fuck, dude.
Holy fuck,
Come on, Bobby.
dude.
Brrr. Give us a Bobby. Give us a Bobby. They're too far, aren't they?
This whole team's getting cut to pieces.
Do it for Amos, baby. Come on.
No.
Fuck it. I'd rather get shot in the front than the back.
Me too.
Bobby?
God damn it, Bobby.
No, don't do it. Fucking Spartan.
No, yeah. Martian power armor, they got her.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, Amos.
There's a lot of bullet holes on her face glass. What a G.
No!
No!
Amos! Yes!
Yeah, baby!
No!
DeRossi?
Yes!
Fuck yeah, Ross.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody lives.
Well, that was
How are we
only
closing
one-
this up in 18
That was only
minutes?
one of them, though. How'd they destroy all the guns?
regard to your request
It was probably
for
like-
additional armaments, your request is denied. You were a useful distraction, but I have gods to kill.
Yikes.
What?
How do you do it? So easily cope with all the people we've killed.
The greatest gift any true builder could wish was to die fighting for the cause.
For the cause or for you?
Woo!
We will rise.
from the ashes.
That one's ashes.
He doesn't believe in that anymore, does he?
No, and I actually think the part that resonated in was their end will be our beginning. So it's like the end of Marco will be the start of Philip's actual life.
They said too many things through the ring, and this is gonna activate it.
Yep.
We time it all just right. We should be able to wake the entities up.
Proto killers.
If we wake them up, they might stay awake.
This could put an end to Marco once.
One evil for another.
Yeah, no, actually, Mikey.
Wow.
Well, it's okay. Lacuna said they're trying to kill a guy. They'll take care of it.
Gods.
That's a fucking ominous statement.
We were trying to kill gods?
I have gods to kill. I can't be bothered with you.
I don't know if that's a saying or not. Like, I had a feeling during his speech, I was like, what happens if they just get eaten during transit and there is no Marco or Philip for next seasons? It's not them. Their story ends here and a greater threat is about to emerge.
I'd say you're right. What is that?
That's his ship.
What?
That's a ship.
Oh.
Alright, guys, we're here.
We're on the brink, man.
They are. Overload reactor, you see that? Or is it the remote control that thing they're doing?
Yeah, the remote control.
He's gonna kill her son. Wow. So fucking, that's so beautiful. And then it's triggering it, you see? Yes!
Dragon.
And that's just the end of Marco and Aros, just like that, or what?
Space dragons ate him. That's fucking wild.
It looks like it deconstructed him down to his atoms.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite of the protomolecule, which is like components.
Killed her son.
Yeah.
What if he wasn't on that ship?
He could have gotten off.
Yeah, he could have gotten off.
We did not see him right at the end.
Yeah.
I will not be rezoned back into my place. Over and over, we have been told we can trust.
I like that they're there together.
This time will be different, and it never was. We will take our niche in the future and allow you yours. You have my word. Enough. Will you take that? Why is your word enough for me and mine? Not.
I love her.
Yeah, that was great. Give
Jesus.
James Holden a fucking vote.
What does Space Jesus think? Come on.
Give him a vote.
Come on.
The Neros wasn't all wrong.
Nah, he's right. He's gonna give the speech.
What if this transport union were an independent agency headed by someone with no allegiance? A friend of the belt.
James
Space
Holden.
Jesus.
A person above reproach, apolitical, with a history of working honorably with all sides.
Thank you, Space Jesus.
Everybody turns and looks at him.
You're a bureaucrat now.
Whoa.
James, it's time for you to make history.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, is Drummer okay with this?
Yeah.
Yeah!
What do you mean?
They get mid.
I'm digging the dress.
Hey! Yo, he sees his hand? Joseph's?
This is why, as my first official act,
He's gonna make her the press.
I resign. The future of the belt has to speak with a belter's voice and transport union to mean address.
Bro. She's like, do you think she knew that was coming? She's like, you bet.
The only way we all move forward together.
That was amazing.
I did not see that coming, honestly.
What does the Rossi have left to do? Clean up the faction, like Inaro's people, and
They
then
journeyed to the farthest reaches of the
Laconia.
Yeah. But will they be able to journey home? What is home now? Is it just the Rocinante?
Home's always been the Rocinante.
Time to find out Philip is alive still.
You're right. We gotta see if they wrap that up.
Who's driving?
Rossi's not the razor.
Oh, Carissa? Bobby?
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah!
I wonder what this button does.
They're gonna live happily ever after for 5 years.
Where's their fake IDs?
They don't need them. They're famous.
It's more important to try to help people than to know that you did.
Wait, did he leave? I'm so proud of him if he left.
Is he gonna take his buddy?
Give some comfort.
Yeah.
Courage.
His last name.
Instead of Inaro's. But did he bring his mechanic friend?
Please bring your mechanic friend. I like that ending.
I don't even know where to start because I feel like they wrapped up a bunch of stuff and they like totally didn't wrap up the Laconia thing at all.
So
There's 3 more books.
One second.
No. I know, but even like with the girl and her brother, it was just kind of like I don't even really know why they bothered to introduce that.
So
it pertained.
What if she becomes the hermit in charge of the dog?
Like none of it pertained to the rest of the show, so I understand why it was like, oh, here's 2 minutes at the start. Oh wait, did you?
No, we're still going. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
season 7, Expanse is not.
Before I start ranting.
So yeah, there is anything about season 7 of the Expanse yet, unfortunately. The record so season 6 apparently broke records. It looks like online.
I bet.
Right now,
it didn't come. It came out last year, right?
No, 2021.
Really? Wow.
Well, it doesn't say anything about there potentially being. Season 6 is not adapted yet. Season 6 season arc was always an option for shows. It does not have a reason. It does need an ending. However, there's major cliffhangers. Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Read the book,
It's just
idiot.
because I feel like it was made in a way where it could be the ending or it could continue.
Oh yeah.
So let's start with we'll talk.
I feel like a lot of
we'll talk about our theories in our episodes real quick before we start talking about that. So
Yes, but-
space dragons eat Marcos and fleet when he transits. Congratulations, sir.
What do I win?
A handshake.
Well, they're not dragons.
We can fit it in dragon.
He gets.
Bro,
he's right on the
since like season
transit,
4,
but it's not space dragons.
Now,
ever since the portal, when we saw the swirly things, it's just been space dragons.
They named them. They gave them a name. I forgot the name. It wasn't the big
killers or whatever.
No, it was like the something with an E.
I can't remember honestly, because my brain is still pretty whooshed. But they gave them a name of what they were. They're like the people. They exist in between. They don't have like a corporal full physical existence. It looks like, but they're capable of what looks like disintegrating things or reducing them to the atoms. It looked like.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really make a lot of
it was a different
sense.
deconstruction than the proto-molecule, because when the proto-molecule can deconstruct its stuff, it did it to the components. Like, remember the ship?
That's because they were studying it. That wasn't a defense mechanism.
That's true. I don't know. That was crazy. That ending. So first off, nobody died. None of the characters died.
Well, I was just gonna. I'll finish. I thought we were gonna pause.
We could pause. Yeah. Back to the discussion. All right, and to continue our discussion,
are we just jumping right in?
We'll jump into the board as our first thing. So we had a little bit of a pre-discussion, then we took a little bit of a break just to grab something to drink. Also, just to clear our thoughts for a second and regroup. So no character that was part of the main crew or main friendly group.
No one really died.
No one died.
No name character
Rosenfield died, and potentially Marco died.
Marco's dead.
Yeah, Marco's fucking dead.
So
Marco's like Adams.
He don't even have a corpse.
Philip did not kill Marco. unfortunately.
Yeah, no, you were wrong.
So I was wrong, but I was right in the sense that he did leave him.
in an unknown entity.
Technically, Naomi killed him.
Yeah, Naomi killed him.
Naomi
You're right.
got
We'll
it.
give it to Naomi.
That is technically. Now
She triggered the trap.
we saw that
Naomi got it.
we saw throughout the
with the alley from Okoye.
we saw throughout this episode though Marco and Philip talking. You know, Philip. You know, we know he has a conscience.
Saw through the bullshit.
Well, he has a conscience potentially from his mom. And just just being introduced to Naomi through his own will of like taking her once he met her has caused him to question and kind of see his father's bullshit lies, because he sees his father as a hero in this series. You know, he's a hero of the belt, trying to free the Beltalowda from the oppressor, but in the reality he learns that his dad doesn't care if you're inner or a belter. He will kill you no matter what to get what he wants.
I agree, and I also think that all Philip had seen up to that point was all of the buildup of this grossly long plan taking shape over time. And through them doing that plan, all they're seeing is all of these things to confirm what his father is saying. And then finally the plan starts going through, and he's like, I don't know if my dad actually gives a fuck about all of these people.
But then
he doesn't.
The big thing is,
and he really doesn't. And I think the nail in the coffin for him was who died.
His best friend, or Rosenfeld, dies, and he's like, so what?
Rosenfeld, and his dad was just like, she died for the cause, dude. It is what
same thing happened.
Like,
I mean, the same
and then
thing
he was like, bro, what the fuck? I cared more about her than you.
The big thing, though, you note too, is he sees his dad as a hero and finds out he's not. He doesn't see his mom as a hero, but finds out she is a hero.
Yes.
So it shakes his morality, especially when Kamina Drama, one of the the most
drummer,
one of the biggest names in the belt. One of the biggest names in the belt says your mom is a hero to him, and he's like, "What do you mean? My dad said my mom isn't a hero. My dad's the hero." And you go to find out it's because she's not only saves belters, but she saves inners, and she does it without differentiating. But and she has she wants to save as many as she can, whereas Marco says he wants to save as many as he can, but will sacrifice
and then steals from them.
But will also sacrifice as much as he can. And then it goes down to the point where he thought that the inners blew up Ceres, but we find out that it was the engineer or the mechanic put the bombs that killed his own brother.
Yeah.
Plus, I think he also starts to see his father as the evil that he says the inners are.
Oh yeah. Now,
the false promises and the lies.
Holden did not go frenzied over the proto-molecule.
No, he didn't.
He's actually pretty chill over the fact that what's going on.
I love that he brought it up, and Naomi was like, shh.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, but what about? And she's like, shh.
Just to tie up Philip. Last thing I wanted to say, I thought the way they ended it was interesting.
I liked his ending.
Just because instead of him going to the Rocinante and Naomi, I feel like at this point in his character's story, he needs to figure out who
I feel like he might translate.
Right, and he needs to figure out.
To reference previous episode, instead of when Bobby was like, I wish we were doing less soul searching and more fighting, Marco's like, I want to do less fighting and more soul searching.
There's also two things.
You mean Philip?
Yeah.
Two things to.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Because he hasn't been his own person at any point. Right. He grew up being Marco's son, the heir to Marco's legacy, and now he's like, and I'm going by my mother's name now. Fuck you.
Well, there's two potential backgrounds I think it could see him happening. One is he's going to end up being a rock hopper / ice miner like Naomi in the belt, and the other one is he, in order to look for a new life, transits the ring.
Maybe.
I mean, he ran away from the ring, so it's definitely not.
Well, he ran away from his dad at first, but doesn't mean in a year or two, after laying low, he may just transit.
I think it's just he's just gonna figure it out.
Well, he's always cared about the belt because that's what he was taught. So I think he's planning on sticking around and gonna try and help do what's best for the belt.
It's possible.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I just wanted to wrap that up.
You're fine.
So we can go back to the Holden obsession thing.
So Holden was obsessed with the proto-molecule, but he wasn't. He's actually pretty chill. It seems like
kind of got over that after season 4.
He seems like he doesn't know what he wants to do. He's kind of like, we have so many options in front of us, especially after he became the president of the transit union and then immediately was like, nope, bye, sorry, Strummer.
Well, we'll talk about that for the next theory. Let's keep going.
Amos and Clarissa live happily ever after.
Until she dies in 5 years. But right now, yeah.
Yeah,
Good enough. Better than her living in that
I
cave,
thought
though.
I was like, oh, okay, Clarissa's dying.
Yeah, no, and Amos was like covering Bobby. I was like, are they both
Oh,
gonna
bro,
die?
I
was like, are they both gonna die?
I was so close.
We'll get to that.
I was so close because I actually thought what was going to happen was Amos was going to die. DeRossi was going to save Bobby just in time. But
I was about to be
Naomi saves Philip from the brink. Was your kind of?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give
I
him
think
much.
I think Philip saved himself.
Well, yeah.
I give kudos to Philip.
We're never gonna find out about the magic space dog Soul for Life owned by Hermit unless we read the books.
Dude, I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna read all those books by the time we do our podcast. Like talk of this. I bet you that little girl is gonna turn into the hermit that runs all the dogs.
So my theory was the 3-way raid is gonna fail, and then the proto killers will emerge and fight the belt in the ring. Nope, didn't happen. It just kind of transited the ring and got eaten. So kind of, but not really. I don't give much.
Yeah, they actually didn't even show
Thank
what
you, Space
happened to
Dragons.
the rest of Marco's fleet.
Peaches
But it sounded like they didn't transit.
No, or they got.
He said veer off.
Yeah, they veered off. But he was the first one in front, maybe. The Peaches and Philip get fake ID. Nope, didn't happen.
It was
well, Philip kind of got a fake ID.
Kind of not really a major.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they brought up.
It was like bonus content.
Well, the big thing was because they brought it up with his friend Eric that he could make fake IDs, which is just
yeah, but again, I think they just do that so it's not these random holes in the plot, and they're just same with the Rossi getting the special armor was just essentially being like, here's a little more plot armor just to make sure all of this stuff makes sense. It's not even plot armor, that's not the right term. Just gives it more continuity of like why things went the way they did.
So solar system sieged by anti-proto beings. Nope. Maybe in books.
Are we
6,
doing
7, 8,
your
or 9.
guys'?
We did his already.
We did mine.
Too many transits causes the proto killer to activate. Yeah. Makes sense. Dogs equal travelers.
I feel like we all got that one.
That was a gimmick.
Joe, Belt wins independence. Yes. Belt has won their independence.
I think I got another one.
Holden dies, no. Avasarala, Drummer dies, no. Drummer leads the belt.
No, I didn't say Drummer dies.
Ringgate is destroyed.
Drummer leads the belt. I got that.
Ringgate destroyed, no.
Wrong.
Okay. So
hold on, before we get into it, speaking of plot holes, did they ever go over or give us a reason why Holden having 8 parents was relevant to any part of the story?
No, they brought it up that one time.
They did,
and it was when they were on the first planet, and they were with the slugs, and they were trying to figure out why.
Well, that was
not the slugs. They were trying to. Yes, but before it was confirmed it was the cancer patch, the theory, Okoye's best theory was she's like it might have something to do with
No,
right.
I can tell you right now. The comments have told me this many times, and I've told you this, but you just don't believe them. It is simply because you're not allowed to own land in the future.
But why do they need to own land?
Because they want to own land.
But that's not relevant to the story.
Mikey,
it's
no,
not.
he's
It's
saying
not.
relevance to the story.
What's relevant to the story?
There is no relevance.
No, I refuse to believe that because everything in this show has been relevant to the story in some fucking way.
I just gave you the relevance. It was a red herring in season 4.
Why the fuck would it be?
Why does Holden have 8 parents? According to the novel, it was done as a tax dial.
No,
having multiple parents means that each parent can claim a tax.
But you're
rate
not understanding what Panda's saying. Mike's saying he wanted
relevant to the story being told to us.
That's the justification of why he
the relevance
has
to the story is that there's so much overdevelopment on Earth, and in order to preserve it,
Mikey, we understand that. We
got that
you
part.
Understand
Yes,
it. He's just saying
there isn't.
He wishes there was more to it than that.
Yeah,
he's saying he thought there would be a greater importance of the 8 parents.
Because you could have his backstory be the same as Amos's and still perform
I'm sure
the same
we'll talk
thing.
about it on the live stream, but I loved how hooked you guys were on that and the Mormons. That's where we're like the fucking Mormons, man.
The Mormons were important.
Only for
the Mormons
station exists,
which is super important.
Mormons made more sense. The 8 parents was a red herring the entire time. There was no reason for there to be 8 parents.
The Mormons were a means.
It was just the relevance. The only thing they ever said was just in order to have own land and have a child for specific tax reasons, 8 parents.
I'm going to the Discord just asking.
But see, I even
think they're going to say the same thing I did.
I think the writers felt like people would see a significance in that, and that's why they bring it back up in season 4 as a red herring.
I think it's a joke,
just to fight. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
There's like the only one. There's not like there's.
Okay, anyways,
no, I think it's literally like you said. It's to be like, hey, he has 8 parents, and we're like, we see it's important. I'm like, no, just kidding, not really. Like. It's to throw us off.
So I'd like to talk about the 2 I got right. So Belle got their independence.
Of course. I think that was given.
Was it? Because I didn't feel like you guys were
been going towards that.
He didn't seem to think it was that likely.
It was going that way since the first episode.
I mean,
well, that's why. Sure. I said it last.
For a nice happy ending. I mean,
sure. And Drummer being the leader, but I actually liked because that's what I just figured was going to happen. You guys thought she was going to die. It seemed like she was about to do it. And her man,
she was gonna do it.
Crazy pirate dude was like, "Fuck no, bitch! I'm going into history books, baby."
He's like, "I'm too old for this shit."
And he like pseudo succeeded.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
And he bought time for Holden to do what he did, because if he didn't damage the ship, they would have gotten to the ring faster. And
so
all the pirates have actually been like solid fucking characters.
R.I.P. Ashford.
Now there's the whole thing with Laconia is going to be interesting, because it's obviously Laconia has locked their borders. You're not allowed to go into Laconia. Last time we heard about anything was Silvertear saying they put mines in front of the gate when you exit it too.
The last thing we heard was
and he's trying to kill gods.
More ominous.
He's trying to kill gods. What does that mean?
What the fuck does that
Are they trying to kill the proto-molecule killers? Or are they trying to kill literally like the beings? Who knows? Because we're not going to get the answers until we read the book.
See, I think when he said that, it was more like a metaphor for like he has gods to kill, like meaning he has like barriers to break.
Well, I think so. Or I mean, it could be a multi-layered statement, obviously, and there's many theories. But it also goes back to the mythology of Mars and them saving that whole planet, and then them moving on to Laconia, which is breaking that mythology, but as a form of continuation. So it's killing the old god that was the belief of making
and like
Mars a power.
Building their actual utopia.
Right.
And, it's showing how militaristic they are, because everything is the military there. And I think the point of that is to show that if Laconia gets powerful enough, they may become a threat to the rest of the galaxy.
Yeah. So
definitely not an ominous statement in any way, shape, or form.
I think so. I think because I think that makes sense, because they have that special material found on there which they made the railguns out of.
Hey, they have a proto-molecule space station that's activated.
Mega space station, Star Destroyer size,
moon size.
I wonder what the relevance too is with the dogs on there waking up, whatnot. Maybe this is a station that a planet for the proto creatures to come, and these are fixers, a la is it Mass Effect? How Mass Effect has these beings that were the big bag thing colonizes them and turns them into things that repair the stations.
I would like to
engineers.
Add, yes, I think you might be onto something, because clearly Cordiar.
And is there any relevance to the dogs to
Cortazar? Cortazar,
yes,
has unlocked the ability to manipulate the proto molecule to make what they want.
Is there any relevance to the dogs?
Was that talked about? Because I thought he just pinged the station and finally got a legible
They're talking.
Yes, no. I know, but we also know that the arrows thing. It's not like the proto molecule made a space station. It just made it move, without propulsion, right?
Yeah.
This made a fucking space station.
Oh, we don't know that.
Well, we saw it episode 1, and it was not as big, and then at the end of episode 6, it's significantly bigger.
It just seemed uncurled.
Is there any relevance to these dogs to
but
when
see,
Miller was
that to me actually almost looked like that.
Remember when Miller became a dog?
What?
I just had a brain fart.
No, I'm talking.
I just had a brain fart.
So
the ring to me almost looks like it is a 3D printer of sorts, actually, and that is actually how it's building it.
Oh, like the
right?
the
That's
space
kind of what
station
it looked like because you
the
see like
space
a
stations
material.
of just a giant
I mean,
3D printer.
that's all just from what I'm seeing.
Like a Star Forge type thing?
Yeah,
Oh, I hate
that's
it.
kind of what it looks like to me, but I don't
Star
know.
Wars, I'm sorry.
I could be wrong also.
God, I need to go read a book.
That'd be interesting. It reminds me of the Star Forge, which is which is a Halo thing. I'm sorry, Star Wars thing in the Knights of the Republic era, where it's a super weapon where if you feed it enough,
It's an automated dockyard. Yeah.
if you feed it enough resources, it could take raw resources and produce automated weapons.
But
now,
Cortazar also, I just think that the dogs could be. It could have been intentional.
I think they're handyman dogs.
It could have been intentional. I'm not saying it's not like, oh, they spilled some proto molecule and it fell out of space and hit the planet and it was like, oh, I'm gonna make dogs now. I'm saying every time the proto molecule actually took shape of some kind, it was due to someone manipulating it to do that.
Now, I will also.
It didn't just inherently do the thing on its own.
To build on yours,
I don't think they influenced arrows. They just because.
To build,
but they did.
Julia's
they
consciousness,
all of the,
kind of.
But they fed it all of the radiation and all of the people.
It takes biomass.
So they at least gave it. They did all of that just to see what it would do, and all they did was learn a fuck ton from that. I'm not coming to any conclusions, but that's my Space Dragons theory.
My theory is the Traveler, the proto-molecule, the ring builders. The Laconia is a shipyard planet, and it is very obvious that it's a shipyard planet because of two reasons. First off, they built railguns using composite material there, and there's no way to do this unless there's a factory world of some sort, because the Martians don't have the equipment to build railguns. They wouldn't bring military shipyards with them onto these planets. It
seems like they kind of did.
No, I'm saying, but that's what that's what the station is. That's my point. The second is, it seems like Marco was promised something by Duarte, the guy who was in charge of the colony, and he refused to
because Servitor never made it there,
and he was staring at something. Now, is this planet the repair?
Duarte was staring at the space station.
Is the space station, like I said, is it produce stuff? And this planet is also the repair station, also for the travelers' ships, because as we saw, the dogs have repaired the bird, the brother, and the drone. And when it can't repair stuff, when it's repairing non-organic material, it keeps it as is. But when it repairs organic material, it does so in the form of the ring builder's image, somewhat. If we because that's probably the only material
he
has
didn't look like the other little boy. It's only his eyes.
What I'm saying
was maybe it's mastered the way to.
He was also bleeding black.
You gotta let me finish that.
True.
It only
and
has
healed.
It only has the material that it has available to it. So if a ring builder got hurt and was brought to this planet, it would be given ring builder blood and components potentially, whether they're organic or not.
Ring builder.
Ring builder, the people, the proto-molecule creator. That's what they're called, the ring builders.
Oh, yeah.
So, for example, the proto-molecule creator gets hurt.
But they're all dead, I thought.
But what I'm saying, in the past, if one of them got hurt and they were brought here,
instead of as automated.
Yeah, but see, I'm saying I don't think that space station existed. I'm saying
the dogs had to have.
No. I'm saying Cortazar and the Martians did that.
Built the space station?
Yes.
Well, no,
that's not what I'm saying.
It, deactivated.
We get a shot of it deactivated before they brought the proto molecule to there.
That's what I'm saying.
And then it's
curled.
So you're saying that's why Laconia was so important, not because the planet is special.
Hey guys,
because the planet's.
Did we ever check if there's anything at the end?
It's like 2 minutes. It's probably just. There's nothing.
Damn it! The way I saw the ring expanding, I was like,
gotcha. Okay, so you're saying instead the planet isn't fucking special. The planet doesn't fucking matter at all. It's that it had that in orbit.
No. Because I saw the ring getting expanding and getting zoomed in the.
That's why it's called the Expanse, Mikey.
Shut up. Now,
so that's what you guys are saying. But instead, that was there. That's why they picked Laconia. That the planet doesn't matter.
Well, hold on. They probably were looking for two things: one, a habitable planet, and two, something that they could. I don't know why they're
Hassan that wasn't on the planet.
I don't understand what their motive is behind it. To be honest,
I don't either.
I don't. Also, why would Duarte? Well, why would he offer Marco anything else? Anyways, that's what I didn't understand. Marco's like, asked him for help, and it's like, fuck,
because
it's a fucking transaction, bro.
Because before
you guys are not friends. It's so much time made it seem pretty fucking obvious they were not friends.
Because before this, the only thing they had to do was they had full control of the ring, the Belters, so they were required to go through the Free Navy to do anything if they want to bring more supplies in or push them out.
Well, but they went in like the same time as the Free Navy, pretty much. They went like almost immediately after. And it was like, hey, great job. We're deploying the mines. Deuces. You know, it just seemed transactional. So I was just surprised Marco would even... But it did sound like he had been promised something else, and he fucked him over.
I think it with weapons or some sort, or
a ship or
station,
something.
maybe. Yeah. But
I could have sworn the thing we saw like a couple episodes ago looked like a ship, but you might have been right. It might have just
been the railguns being transported.
Might have just been railguns, yeah.
Now, I don't have much else to add to this because a lot of what I have to say has been said over the course of the last 6 seasons.
I do have one last thing to say, and that's it. Just as soon as it was over, I enjoyed it, but it didn't feel like the end to me.
No,
I'm not satisfied.
I feel like we need more seasons.
I really enjoyed it, and it's been awesome to rewatch the whole thing, but I just feel like it's not the end. It's like, sure, if it's the last episode ever, like, fine, okay, great. But like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm whole necessarily.
Now,
but I guess that's just because I love the show so much. I got it to be over, maybe.
I mean,
there's closure.
There's closure.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked no one died.
I think it was a beautiful story.
It is. It was.
I'm actually excited to read the books and find out more because I do feel like there wasn't full closure.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, what was it, last season? Before there was like 5 minutes after where I felt like it should have ended, and it just continued onward. What was it? Avasarala was giving a speech in the lounge on Lunar.
It kept going,
and like I was like, wow, that would be like the perfect way to end the series. And then it was like, ha ha, and I was like,
I agree. Now, you have anything else to add?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that. So
thank you, Mike. You have anything else to add besides that?
No, I just want to say thank you to all our fans for coming through this massive journey.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us, especially because this was our Andor replacement, which was our first show that we watched. So this is us finishing
our legacy.
This show what made us popular. Which helped
this
us
show
a lot.
has made a huge impact on the channel as a whole.
Yeah, we do appreciate everyone because you guys are kind of what helps set the tone for this show in terms of this channel, in terms of our discussion
and our motivation to keep going.
And editing
like
and whatnot.
Big time.
You guys and the Firefly community especially were massive in pushing us. Now, thank you so much. We are going to be signing off in a second. Final words for the Expanse. Before we do that, I do want to say, well, first off, if you want more of an Expanse fix, on our Patreon is every single episode in full length, so you can join us again for a rewatch and catch the parts that you missed. You know, it is available on our full length Patreon for $5 a month, and you probably could binge that in pretty quick in a week. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would. I would. That's the point of getting all that stuff all at once. All that content is you can watch it all at once.
You're right.
Besides that, though, we are going to be doing a live stream discussion of season 1 through 6, which means we'll be doing it live to have the conversation with you. A separate video will be coming out shortly with this video, where we want you to place your comments there or your thoughts and whatnot, and we'll talk about them in the episode or live stream. But until then, thank you for joining us for The Expanse. We're signing off for the final time. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
And we are the 732 Review Crew. Let us know your favorite part of The Expanse, your favorite theory we've ever given, if it was right, if it was wrong, things that blew your mind that we said, or things that were completely off that we said. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and check out our next series that will be airing.
Yeah. Hot take, Camino Drummer is the best character.
Absolutely.
Bye.
It's not a hot take.